Cheaters! Cheaters! Cheaters everywhere! Hello and welcome back to another episode of APB Talk. You might have noticed the channel briefly became the VR Cauldron because I was going to start a VR channel. I have now decided against that. I was going to release APB Talk videos and VR videos. I decided that's going to just confuse everyone. So this channel is fully APB Talk now, which is why we're now called APB Talk and not WitchQ Customs. Okay, so APB Talk, that's all we're going to do. And whenever there's news, we will tell you. So if you're not subbed already, make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit the bell, because as soon as I hear something, I'm going to make a video and I'm going to post it. And now I'll do it like this. It's really fast, so you will find out. In the meantime, if you do like VR, make sure you visit my VR Cauldron channel and give that a subscribe as well. I've had to start absolute from scratch, so no views, no subscribers. So if you could help me out there, that would be absolutely brilliant. First 100 subscribers are going to be mentioned at the end of every single one of my VR videos and be known as the 100. But anyway, back to APB. You might have noticed, if you've been logged in, that it's all back to normal now. So the beacon gun games are totally gone. We're back to Balin and we're back to Asylum. So everything back to normal. With regards to engine news, there's no news as of yet as to when the next beta test is going to be. However, they are working on things. Let's find out. Matt Scott released an update last Saturday where he told us about what they're working on currently with regards to the engine. Obviously, with the last beta test, there were big problems with people logging in and people couldn't get into the game. So they're trying to work hard on how to solve that problem. It's all very boring, Matt's words, not mine. But if you want to read about the updates there, I'll leave the links below. They've had a few problems debugging crashes that have been submitted by the open beta players, and also they're looking still for crashing fixes and multi-threading fixes, which we've mentioned a lot about on this channel. So links below for the news on the engine. As soon as we hear about when there's going to be an open beta again, I will drop a video to let you know. So next, let's talk about the anti-cheat change, which used to be Battleye, then became easy anti-cheat, and now is back to Battleye. Sakabi, the community manager, released a post on Monday saying, "We have seen a lot of discussion surrounding our move from easy anti-cheat to Battleye. There seems to be some confusion and misinformation circulating. So he thought it would be helpful for everyone to have a single post where they could get all the relevant details to date. Our move away from easy anti-cheat was not because we lacked commitment to addressing cheating in APB. It was an unfortunate but necessary change that arose when we couldn't come to an amended agreement with Epic Games." And there's a link to read the full details, which is here. But I'll put the links for that below. But basically what happened was, they moved to easy anti-cheat on the basis that easy anti-cheat could cover them for both server-side and client-side cheat protection. It became clear that easy anti-cheat were not going to offer sufficient server-side protection. So because of that, they tried to negotiate a change in price. They couldn't come to an agreement regarding price. And since the move to easy anti-cheat, Battleye actually improved their server-side protection. So now APB have gone back, or Little Orbit have gone back to working with Battleye again, who hopefully have improved a lot since last time, and Little Orbit are confident that they have, and that's the reason. Not because they're not committed to anti-cheats, and that doesn't even make sense. Why would a company ever want to say, yes, we're not committed to cheating, so we're going to get a new anti-cheat company? And although Battleye didn't work out that well before, it's not like they're a little tiny program. Epic Games themselves have used easy anti-cheat and Battleye on Fortnite. I'm not sure which one's being used now. Probably easy anti-cheat, unless it's still both. I haven't played Fortnite for a long time. So for those of you still concerned with cheaters in APB, remember, the key here is not to accusate them, to confront them. Don't confront them. Don't go up to them and tell them they're cheaters or whatever, because if they are a cheater, what Little Orbit really need them to do is to be monitored whilst they're using their cheats. The more they use their cheats, the more knowledge they gain about these cheats. So you really need them to be able to monitor them so the cheaters don't disable the cheats all of a sudden, and it makes it harder to catch them in the future. So if you do think you've seen a cheater, you can submit a ticket to support. You can use /report if you want, but if you've got videos and screenshots, things like that, it's a lot easier to use support. So submit a ticket to support. Do not confront them. Don't let them know that you think they're cheating. The other reason for that is obviously because sometimes they're not cheating. There's not as many cheaters in the game as people would believe. There are definitely cheaters in the game, 100%. I've seen them myself. But sometimes people really are that good. So just be careful. Don't just accusate people when you've just lost a mission or whatever. You need to be absolutely sure. And even if you're not sure, you can still take a video. You can still submit a ticket to support, but you don't always need to start getting toxic and accusing people, especially if those people may well be innocent. And with the switch to Battleye, do be careful if you're using any kind of scripting at all, whether that be for things unrelated to the game, because while scripts are easy to spot, sometimes the anti-cheat software can spot some sort of script that is used for something different, unrelated to the game or nothing to do with cheating. So if you've got any sort of scripts and Battleye is kicking you out, it could be because of that, so just be careful. Okay, and finally, we got another post from Sakabi that was posted today, that basically the APB media page hasn't really been used for a long time. So, and he said, that's on us. So we decided to do some digging and rustle up some new wallpaper art for you all to decorate your desktops with. So if you are still in love with APB and it is your #1 game, if you head over to the APB media page, again, links below, you are going to find some pretty spiffing desktop backgrounds. Here's one of the main picture of Wild that everyone's seen. So there's a nice desktop background with Wild. And as you can see, we've got lots of different characters, whether they be Enforcer or Criminal. So check out that then. The APB media page is back. So that's it for now. I'm not sure what's going on in the world of APB. There's Witch Queen. Is anything going on? No, not much going on at the moment. She's just kind of hanging around. No changes to the Joker store yet. So let's just have a quick look who's around. Still don't really know these people. Hello. Hello. And that's about it for this episode. So we talked about some engine bits and bobs, boring apparently, the changes of the anti-cheat and the free desktops. So any other news, I will report it as soon as I can. So I hope to see you then. Thanks for watching this time. I've been Witch, you've been watching APB Talk. Goodbye.